Hi there, welcome to another Transformers toy review. Sorry, it's a little bit chilly in the garage today, so I've got the heaters on. So try to make this a brief one. This is Rattrap from Kingdom. So this is one of the core class figures, I think they're calling these. Yeah, so this is a second figure that I've taken a look at. The first Maximal. Some nice artwork, which I pointed out before. Him in his rat mode there. And there's the arc on top of the mountain there. And then on the back here, we've got this artwork with him sort of highlighted in green, with him in both modes. 18 steps of transformation. Maximal symbol on the side there. And do you get the Maximal sign anywhere else on the packaging? No, I don't think you do, but obviously the figure itself does have Maximal signs on it. That's what I was trying to get to. Right, so let's take a look at him. It's a shame, I think, that these don't have a bit more of a bio about them. I'm sure I read somewhere, I said it in the last review, that they were going to be doing cards again with these, but I may have got that wrong. So correct me if anyone else has heard that, or maybe it's for a different wave. Let me know. So just rip this off, and there he is underneath here. Just got his instructions in here. Should pop off to the side. And the figure just in here. He's got a few little ties holding him in place, so we'll just have to cut those out, and then we can pop the figure out. It's got a little gun here as well. Pop these bits off to the side here. So I don't know if the gun comes apart. No, it's just one solid piece, which on previous ones it's kind of come apart and you've had two sections to it. It is that kind of greyish sort of plastic that we've seen before with Rattrap, so it's a familiar sort of colour to him. Yeah, first of all, seems pretty flexible. His feet are painted, which is nice, and the head looks really good. Nice head sculpt to it, colour on it as well, silver, and the red for the eyes and the face. He's got silver down these bits here, a little Maximal symbol. It's kind of like a smaller version of the Generations one, really, kind of in between that and the original one in terms of sizing. And then you can plug in the gun like that into his hand, and he holds that just fine. In terms of articulation, the head rotates all the way around. Does it? Yeah, all the way around. There's a bit of paint at the back there, which looks as if it's going to be used for his beast mode. There's some nice sculpting in here in terms of lines and things for fur. Everything's on ball pegs, and it's actually coming from here, the back here, rather than on the side. So the articulation works slightly different, so it kind of goes around here and around up. So you can only go up to there. The elbow takes you to there, and obviously swivels round as well. Ball joint seems fairly tight in there. No waist articulation. The leg can go all the way up there, back to there, out to the side. You get no swivel there. A bend in the knee, well, you get two bends in the knee, one there and one there, to do with transformation, and then the foot bends forward, back, and kind of to the side either way, because it's on a ball peg. So that allows for a bit more articulation. You can kind of get him in a bit of a wider pose if you want to. He is a bit diddy, so like, here he is alongside Megatron, Soundwave, for example. So you can see he barely comes up to his crotch there, so he's quite small, and you can still use the old blast effects on these, I think. Oh yeah, so you can do that. Looks like I'm running out of juice on the phone here. mainly just to pause this video and just get the phone charged up. So I'll just pause it here. Obviously, you guys hopefully won't see too much of a difference. Right, so battery fully restored. I'm trying to think where I got to on the actual articulation. I think we've done all the arms, the legs, to the side. We've got the double jointed leg that kind of goes back there. And that's to do with the transformation, which you'll see later on. But you can get him in some pretty dynamic poses, unlike the original, because of the feet here. Like I said, he is really diddy, though. That is the only thing. He has got some nice little paint apps, silver with the red maximal symbol and the silver on here. The feet are painted. There are a few little scuffs I noticed on him. So, like on the side here. So just be wary of that. He holds a gun in his hand just fine. There's nowhere else to kind of put it. I don't think. No, I don't think so. I guess you might be able to plug it in the back. No, I think that's it. So then, in terms of transformation, I've done this once before, so it's a little bit different to the original transformation. It's kind of, there's a few little tweaks to it. So remember what to do. So first thing, you kind of come around at the backpack here and sort of pull this bit out like this and pull the tail back like that. You see this bit's going to have to sort of come into this gap here. These arms fold down, and then this bit here is going to plug into there. So you actually have to turn the arm around like that, and then you should be able to just slot it in there like that. Turn it around, slot it in like so. So you've got his arms down like that. This headpiece here is going to swivel around. Oh, you'll have to swivel the head around as well, like so. And as you do, you kind of push this bit up here like that, which will allow you to pull that back into there, like so. And then push these legs like this. These bits are going to come in and push together like that. These arms, you have to have them facing that way because they're going to plug into there and there. So you just kind of want to line them up. Okay, so that should push in like that, and then these legs come back, and this is where these bits come in, so that's going to peg into there like that. So I think I missed that first time around when I did the transformation actually, and then that is going to come around here, and then this foot is going to bend round like so. So I'll do that again. So that's probably best bending the leg round first. Come on. So just bring that round. Come on, that doesn't want to slide into it, but that's where it should go. That's fine there. That needs to plug in there. That needs to plug in there. Needs to go there. So why won't this bit come on over? Come on. That's really annoying. I can't work out why that is not wanting to plug in properly on that side there. So that's in that side. Do I need to twirl that around a bit? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure is the honest answer to that. It doesn't seem to want to fit on that side, and it doesn't look like it's supposed to fit. It just looks as if that's a different plug-in. Let's move these legs around like that. Everything else is pegged in absolutely fine. It's just this annoying little leg down here. Right, I'm going to try and just tidy that up a second, and then we'll take a look at him in his wrap mode. Well, I kind of got there and didn't in the end. I've worked out what it is. I don't know if you can see this, but I think what we've got here is two of the same actual leg in terms of how they're set up. What I mean by that is that I've got two right thighs, so this should be on the kind of other side, so there's no way I'm going to be able to ever get that peg into place, which means that this leg's slightly out of sync here on this side. It doesn't quite peg in properly there because it doesn't quite sit flush there, whereas this side is a little bit better. I mean, the wrap mode's okay. The face, you know, definitely, well, mousy, ratty. It doesn't really look like the cartoon or anything like that, or the G1 toy. Yeah, it's got, it does look like a rat. There's nice paint on the front here and for the eyes, the legs and everything. No articulation for the front feet. The tail does move, but then it kind of ruins the mold when you do that. The feet, these back feet are just huge compared to the front feet. You can move them in and around a little bit, up and down to the side, but then it means you're kind of messing around with this bit here, and everything comes apart. So impressions on the beast mode really aren't great. It doesn't look fantastic. There's lots of joins and bits and pieces. There's no articulation on the mouth. The mouth doesn't come up and down. It's got quite blank looking expression. You can peg the gun in. It can peg onto the side, I think. So it can peg onto the side of the leg. Like that. I think that just looks a bit daft, really. It's a shame. I do think the robot mode is, you know, the best mode out of this one. I'll just transform him back real quick, just to show you the thing on the legs. So yeah, this opens up. You know, it's not got the quick release thing that the original had. So come on. Does take a little bit. It's not as tricky as the Generations version, but the robot mode looks really quite cool, I think. And there's loads of articulation. I think the robot mode is very good. It's just the beast mode kind of lets this one down, unfortunately. I'll just bring this in. Yeah, that clips over there. Bring these around here, and I'll show you what I mean about the legs. in a second once I sort these feet out. Yeah, so if you can see on the front here is yeah, so that bit, see what I mean? That is that's his right thigh, and it's just pegged on the wrong thing, unfortunately. Sometimes happens. It's a bit unfortunate. Hey ho, what can you do about it? So it means that bit goes around there, and that just goes around the wrong way, unfortunately. There's not much I can do about it, I'm afraid, other than see if there's if I get another Rattrap, swap him around. But I picked this one up from In Demand Toys. I'm not going to mess them around and send this one back or anything else like that. Where's the gun? I've got a gun here. So yeah, I think robot mode, yeah, spot on, really good, fun toy to play around with. Beast mode's a bit of a letdown. He looks okay, it's passable, but there is loads of bits kind of standing out, poking out everywhere. Well, loads of like little panels and stuff like that, which I'm not a big fan of. Whereas in robot mode here, he looks really good. I mean, you can have him displayed out, ready for action, ready to shoot a Predacon. Because of the feet, you can get him in some good poses, pretty wide ones, and he'll stand up okay. You know, for one of the basic figures, he's pretty good. It's just like I said, the beast mode's got its limitations. There's a few things I would have done differently. The front feet had some articulation or just something a bit different on them, and these back feet here, they just while the size of them is really good for robot mode, it does look out of proportion in beast mode, and the head sculpt, I think in beast mode as well, does look a little bit plain. But hey, that's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, this has been a review of Rattrap from Kingdom. Hope you've enjoyed the review, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.